Hey, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. Please consider subscribing. This is going to be a love reading for the fire signs for August 2021. So this is for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for August 2021. Let's go ahead and get into our reading, cleaning out our energy. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Alright, let's get into our reading. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for August 2021. We'll look at your general love energy, and then we're going to look at your partner's energy, or your potential partner's energy, and your energy. Fire signs, love reading for August. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Love reading. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Alright, this will be our last shuffle. Bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Swords. So this is speaking about something being potentially disappointing for you. There's a heartache. There's a heartache that you're enduring currently. There's a disappointment, an emotional disappointment of some sort for you. Let's pull out our clarifiers and then get into the reading a little bit further. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, you have the Knave of Chalices, basically the Cup of Chalices. Sorry, the Page of Cups. So I felt like there's an emotional communication that has caused you a heartache. I feel like somebody that you care about has either communicated with you, or their lack of communication has caused you a heartache, a disappointment, a sorrow. In your current energy, you have the Time and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like in your current energy, you're evaluating what you've spent a lot of energy on, the transition that has occurred within the things that you are passionate and inspired about. I feel like you're evaluating how your confidence has been impacted, how your sense of self-worth has been impacted in regards to something that you spend a lot of energy and time in. For some of you, you might have been in a long-term connection that caused you to have it either caused you additional confidence, or like a decrease within your confidence. For some of you, it might have done both. The energy that's crossing you, you have the Acolytes of Cups. and the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces might be relevant for some of you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Queen of Wands. But I felt like there's like a desire to put communication towards somebody that you care about, somebody that you want to build a long-term future with. I feel like you're wanting to Prince. I feel sorry about that. I feel like you're wanting to put energy and action forward, like playful energy though. I feel like things might have been kind of heavy, but I feel like you're wanting to like bring playful energy into the connection, into yourself as well. Prince! Yeah, you need to stop. Hey, no! Sorry. They just came back with food, and my dog thinks he's human, and every time we eat, he has to eat with us and what we're eating. He has his food that's out 24/7, but every time like he hears a bag or something, it's this. Sorry about that, guys. So I feel like in your current energy, you're really wanting to bring in that playful energy. You're wanting to like interact and have like joyful communications with the person that you care about. You want to interact with them and play with them and engage with them and just show them how you want to proceed, how they can count on you, how you're stable, how you're emotionally invested in the connection. I felt like you've tried to spend a lot of time showing them that, trying to build the confidence and the stability within the connection. For some of you, if you're not in a connection right now, I feel like you're just looking at the time that you could have been with somebody and wanting a connection that you can interact with and engage with and go on dates with. And I feel like you're just, if you're not with somebody, you're wanting somebody. You're wanting to be able to find somebody to spend the time and energy and effort in and with. So for some of you, there might be a pregnancy, or like a new baby in your environment. In your underlying energy, you have the Maiden of Wands and the Four of Swords. So I feel like at a soul level, you're really trying to like focus on your stability and like bring in more passion into your environment. I feel like you're healing like difficult energies at a soul level. I feel like there's a healing going on within you, about heartache that you have endured, things that you pursued that you were passionate about that ended up being disappointing, and it caused you disappointment and grief. And I feel like you're healing that energy right now. And I'm also being reminded, Spirit wants to point out that you have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck right here. And at a soul level, you have the Four of Swords, clarifying the Maiden of Wands. So I feel like at a soul level, Spirit's advising you to like authentically look at your hurt and see how it can be healed and corrected, because I feel like it's impacting your environment in some way, shape, or form. Whatever heartache or sorrow or disappointment or struggle that you've had to endure that kind of has residual energy on you, I feel like Spirit's encouraging you to look at that because it's impacting your relationship in one way or another. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like this energy has the potential to impact the people you're dating, the people you spend your time with, your potential incoming mates. So take it as it resonates. In your recent past, you have the Chariot clarified with the Five of Chalices. So in your recent past, I feel like there was movement towards or away from something that was emotionally disappointing for you. I feel like in your recent past there was a realization of an emotional, like somebody had let you down or disappointed you. Um, I don't feel like there was like the actual interest in the connection in the recent past. So I felt like there was movement. For some of you, there might have been movement towards the connection to renew an interest, because there started to be like a lack. um, but I'm feeling like there was definitely this there was movement in the recent past that caused you some sort of like emotional disappointment. And I keep on like my throat is like, oh, whatever. So somebody might have said something, especially we had the cups out earlier. Um, yeah, the page of cups. Yeah, somebody said something that caused you an emotional disappointment. And so I feel like that was in your recent past here. It's like kind of replaying right here in your recent past. So I feel like that energy is residual. There's something that was said in your recent past that you're still holding on to in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like Spirit's advising there to be like, to clear it out, to cleanse it, speak your truth, allow your person to speak their truth, or whoever it was that emotionally disappointed you. Make sure that you correct that energy and heal it, because with it being in your being at the bottom of the deck, it's still impacting you from the past. Then you have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so whatever it was, it caused you a lot of mental conflict and a lot of emotional disappointment. So I feel like Spirit wants you to like speak your truth and also like stay confident in the situation. Understand that sometimes people reflect on us and it's not an accurate reflection of us. It just indicates of what they were going through, how they were feeling at the time. Sometimes there actually is a reason why they're feeling that way towards us, but sometimes they're not, or sometimes it's energy that's residual, like we have here. Sometimes it's past things, past hurts that weren't resolved that still carry on into our current energy. So it's always important that we resolve those when it's there, when it's fresh, so that it doesn't continue to affect our future energy. So take it as it resonates for you. But we have a message. All right. You have the Hermit and the Two of Pentacles. And then you have the Five of Wands and the Justice. So I felt like for sure there was something that was not, like there was a fight. And there was, somebody went on an internal journey. Okay, I'm getting a couple stories here. So the first one I got was that there was a fight. There was something that was unfair and out of balance. It caused a fight, caused an argument, caused friction and difficulty. And in order to bring balance, there was a need for somebody to go on an internal journey to evaluate their thoughts, evaluate their feelings, evaluate what they were doing, saying, the energy that they were bringing into the connection or into their environment that was causing this heavy, difficult energy, the fighting, the need for justice, the need to bring in fairness. So whatever that is for you. For some of you, I felt like you went on an internal journey. It's the same thing, basically. You went on an internal journey to bring in balance regarding fights and frictions, the things that were going on, to find justice, to seek justice, to bring in fairness and balance to a situation that has been difficult and heavy. So it's either you and or your partner doing this, but this energy is in your environment in some way, shape, or form. All right. No more pre-messages. Let's get into a reading again. Back into our reading. All right. Thank you, Spirit. There's more recent past. Four of Pentacles. So somebody's holding on to something. With it being the Five of Cups out here, there's like a disappointment. Seven of Wands. Somebody has to defend themselves. So somebody's holding on to somebody or something too tight or for too long, or they're holding on, they don't want to let go in regards to defending something. And then you have the Two of Cups. This is emotional connection. This might be also like an internal thing with you and your higher self. But since it's a love reading and it's the Two of Cups and it's clarifying about the Five of Cups, I'm going to say that this is a connection. It's a person. It's your person or the idea of a person. So for some of you, I'm feeling like in your recent past, there was a disappointment due to lack of movement in receiving or obtaining a connection. And you feel like you have to like constantly fight to receive it. You might be going on a bunch of dates and not receiving the actual person that you're interested in, but you're still holding on to the hope of finding your person. If you are in a connection, I felt like there was, in the past somewhere, there was movement that caused some sort of disappointment or some hurt to you or your person, and or your person. And I felt like you and or your person, maybe both of you at times, are holding on to this hurt and maybe standing in your power in an arrogant way, and like defending yourself against the connection, but not in like a healthy way. I feel like somebody's been hurt in the past in the connection that causes them to be defensive in the connection, but they hold on to the connection still and the hurt. So take it as it resonates. Your crowning energy. You had the Eight of Wands clarified with the Sun. So there's something you want to communicate to bring clarity or joy. You're thinking about either receiving or giving communication, again, to enlighten a situation. I feel like it's for your partner. I feel like you want to bring, if you are in a connection, you want to bring truth and clarity. You want to have a conversation. You're thinking about having a conversation with your partner to clear out like negative energy or just stagnant energy, to get things happy again, to get things clear and where you guys are on the same page. So you're thinking about how you could bring that conversation in. If you are not in a connection right now, I feel like you're thinking about how you would want somebody to engage with you. I feel like you are interested in somebody, and you're thinking about them communicating to you or you communicating to them about like just enjoying each other and spending more time, investing more time together. Spirit's advice. Spirit's advice. The Moon. Spirit's advice. The Five of Wands. All right, so you're thinking about having this communication to bring in clarity or joy. If you're single, you're wanting somebody to communicate to you. I feel like you're thinking about just enjoying interactions more, having more positive communication. Spirit's advice, you got the Moon with the Five of Wands. So, this is kind of odd, but, and then also again, where was it? Yes, in your current energy, look at these people here. So you have a young girl, you have a pregnant lady, and then you have like the grandmother. And then right here, what I'm noticing is you have like the girl who's pregnant, the young lady. Then you have like the younger girl, obviously, and then you have the grandmother again. So again, it's like they're in different order, but it's the same stages of life that's being depicted here. Um, so what I feel like Spirit's advice is this that you're thinking about, I feel like Spirit's advising you to just accept the fact that sometimes when we go through life, there's things that we don't know. There's a season, a reason, a time and a place for everything. Um, Sometimes you might have to fight for clarity. Sometimes you might have to fight, but I don't feel like it's like an aggressive way. I feel like it's more like, with this being in your thought energy, it might be like thoughts that you have, that you need to fight against the lack of clarity that you have. I feel like there's like muddy water within you, muddy feelings, confused emotions, um, and I feel like Spirit's advising you to like fight that confusion within you, and understand that everything happens for a place, for like everything happens for a reason, and find your reason, find the lesson that was in each of these moments in life when you have to fight for things, when you have to fight other people, when like these experiences that you've had at each of these levels. Even if you're young, you know people at these different levels. So just like imagine what it is to be in each of those levels. Don't beat yourself up too much, but give yourself patience, and like nurture yourself right now. I feel like you're wanting communication, or you're wanting to have communication with somebody else, but I feel like Spirit's actually advising you to like communicate with yourself. Like, I feel like there's something you want to resolve potentially with somebody, but I feel like Spirit's advising you to resolve something within yourself first. That's the best way I could sum up the message. Is you want to have communication, but before this communication comes, Spirit's advising you to do that work within yourself first, and then approach the conversation with that person, whatever it means for you. Okay, and your final outcome or your future, near future, um, we got a couple of different things. So, we first got the little book, which has the devil, the temperance, Four of Pentacles again, the eruption. What the hell is that? All right. Anyways, and then to clarify that, you have the Ten of Swords, and then the Seven of Wands in the reverse. All right. So, in your near future, you're going to be dealing with some toxic energies, potentially codependence, drug addictions, arguing, narcissist behavior, whatever it is in your environment. But in the near future, there's going to be able to be a balance brought in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, I feel like you're also following your intuition, on like how to correct things. There's something again that somebody is not letting go of. They're holding on to it. And with the Spirit saying this Ten of Swords right here, somebody's holding on to this heartache. They're not letting go of it. It's going to eventually cause like a moment of like at the tower basically, there's going to be a moment of like great difficulty due to somebody not letting go of their emotional hurt. Um, it's just, it doesn't necessarily have to be great difficulty. I just feel like it's going to be an unexpected situation that might not be comfortable in regards to this love connection. That somebody's not letting go of this pain that they've been experiencing. Um, and then we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So somebody's not defending something. Okay. So somebody's hurt by something. Somebody's not defending it or like helping correct the situation, which is going to cause a difficult issue. So there was toxic energy. There's a need for balance in order to continue the relationship. This hurt needs to be addressed and fixed and cleaned out. If it continues to be ignored, somebody's not going to continue to defend the situation. Not so. What I'm getting here is somebody hurt somebody, and the person that hurt that somebody doesn't want to defend themselves or their actions. And then you got the other person that was hurt, that they're like, okay, if you're not defending yourself, if you're not like proving yourself to me, if you're not fixing this or building this or correcting this or whatever it is, they're not defending the relationship no more. They're not invested anymore, if that makes sense. All right, let's see what else Spirit can tell us. Near future. Near future, you have the Ten of Cups. The Six of Cups. And the Five of Swords. Spirit says there's more. Hold on. All right. Four of Cups. The what is it? The Knight of Pentacles. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords again. So somebody's really hurt and stuck in their thoughts. Somebody's like feels like it's the betrayal of all betrayals. All right. So we have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups, Six of Cups, Five of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Okay, so it's basically saying the same thing. If somebody there was love, there was great love, there was an emotional connection that somebody felt very nostalgic about. Somebody was very emotionally invested, and they were hurt. There was either something that was said or done that caused them to have mental conflict, mental. There might have been mental and or verbal communication that was like combative, difficult. I felt like that led this person to feel disappointed in the connection, but their focus right now is moving forward in their stability and their abundance and their they want to be happy and in a connection, and they want to be stable and secure. They want to have prosperity. They want to be able to create and manifest things, and they want to be in a connection that they enjoy and that feels authentic to them. They don't want to be hurting anymore. So Spirit's advising you to, whether it was you that did this hurt, and it takes two to tango, right? So if you were the one that caused hurt, I'm sure you've also been hurt. It's both parties. Both parties have equal share and responsibility in in correcting the relationship and communicating their truths. Spirit wants to address that. Both parties have equal responsibility in correcting their behavior and speaking their truth. Okay. And speaking truth, not just their truth. Truth. Like if truth is going to fix this situation, even if it's hard for you to say, I'm being reminded of that saying, I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to speak the truth, even if my voice shall shake. So whatever that means to you. So now let's get into your person's energy. Fire signs, person's energy. Fire signs, person's energy. Sorry, and if you're not in a connection, I feel like you're kind of spending time diving into energies that aren't necessarily healthy for you, to fill your time, give you entertainment, keep whatever it is for you. And I feel like somebody that is the right fit for you might be coming along, and you might be not in a good environment or energy to be able to accept them, because you might be kind of playing in these things that are not healthy for a relationship, long-term relationship. So I feel like just Spirit's advising you, again, be honest and sincere with yourself and others, but know what you want, know what you want, and know what you have to do to get it, and know what you can and can't do to have it and keep it, maintain it, whatever it is for you. All right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, partners, energy for August. Fire signs, partners, energy for August. Fire signs, partners, energy for August. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Fire signs, partners, energy. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Fire. Okay. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bonds deepen. And then soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. All right, so for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it looks like your partner, there's a delay in the connection, a delay in them coming in, a delay in like really getting it off the ground. But I feel like they're trying to stay optimistic about the situation, or they're hoping for motivation to stay optimistic about the situation. You might have children with this person, or you might merge families with this person. You guys might have similar childhood experiences as well. I feel like you guys will get to know each other further, even if you know this person already and you're already in a connection. I feel like you guys will be having communications, conversations that will help you to know each other, to strengthen your bond, to be able to communicate more, and like really understand your person and where they're coming from. I feel like this is a person that you are destined to be with. Let's see. If this is a person that is new coming in for you, I feel like, again, there was a delay in the situation, but I feel like when you guys do meet, it will be something that is super enjoyable, spontaneous. You guys will just be very enjoyable. You guys will enjoy being around each other. Your person will be very enjoyable to be around. They'll be very joyful and bubbly and very optimistic as well. They might have children. You might have children. You might have children together. You guys might merge families. Again, you guys might have similar childhood experiences. You guys will spend time getting to know each other, obviously. I feel like going out on dates, spending a lot of time talking and texting, whatever it is for you. I feel like you'll have a natural connection with this person right away and them to you. All right, fire sign. Let's see your energy that you're bringing to the connection. Fire signs energy. Fire signs energy for August. Last shuffle. Fire signs energy. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like you're like trying to enjoy your moments. I feel like you're not trying to spend a lot of time arguing or being in too much heaviness. And I feel like that's attracting to your partner. Um, I feel like you like just standing in your power, but like in a balanced way, like not egotistical, not where like you're leaving your person all alone to figure it out themselves or anything, but like where you have balance to yourself, where you're just enjoying the moment, even in the chaos, where there's like a sense of stability around you. Um, I feel like you're just very attractive this month. Not necessarily just this month, but heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Again, so Spirit's wanting these communications to be had. There's something that needs to be cleared out and authentically, honestly cleared out, discussed, released, so that it can go away already. Take it as it resonates. Fire signs energy. Fire signs energy. Fire signs energy. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So again, like that message I was getting a moment ago, you being playful, you being more childlike, and that's funny. That's right over the card that they have for children. So I feel like you being playful and spontaneous, and even if it's heavy energy, I feel like you being able to transmute that, like make it more playful, turn it more into a lightheartedness, and I feel like that's gonna help your connection, your person, and you as well. I feel like you'll be you being playful and energetic and joyful. It's gonna help combat any negative energies around you, and the light always wins. Actually, it's the dark. It's the strongest energy always wins. So if you come home and you're super happy and your person's kind of pissed off and annoyed, and you can allow your joy to overcome their negativity, you can actually pull them into making you happy. Likewise, if you come home and you're just kind of happy, but your person's super pissed and their negative energy is stronger than your happy energy, they're going to pull you into their negative energy. So just always remind yourself that the strongest energy always wins. That's why it's important that we stay in our truth, know who we are, where our authority is, where our power is, and be playful, be childlike, be lighthearted, and just always be honest and open when dealing with situations that have an impact, long-term impact for you or your person. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Um, Spirit's saying that this might be in regards to the way you communicate. You might have your guards up and barriers up in regards to boundary and boundaries, in regards to the things that you're willing to talk about or the extent that you're willing to talk about things. And Spirit's saying that you need to allow openness, to have an open conversation, to have a relationship that has a real genuine bond, where both people feel like it's an open relationship where they can be open and secure. Because if you're not being open and honest with your partner, and you're not revealing your difficulties, your sorrows and things to them, how are they supposed to trust that they can too? And how are they supposed to trust that when they reveal that to you, that it's protected and safe if you're not doing it then? It's a two-way street. It takes two people to interact and to be in the same connection, Like if one person's investing and the other's not, what's the point of the other person being there? They can invest by themselves, right? So keep that in mind. Make sure that you're not being too controlling within yourself, your partner, and you're not allowing them to. All right, then you have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And your partner got that card as well. So whatever delays you're going through, just know it's divinely guided and protected. And there's a lesson to learn from it, and it will lead you to a greater experience ultimately, a more fulfilling experience. Your final one is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel like you having these conversations, opening up, building this bond deeper and stronger, I feel like that's going to help your connection to ascend. Even if you're already married, whatever it is for you, just opening the connection more, and spending more time in it and investing in it more. Keep in mind, grass grows where it's green, where it's watered. So if you want your grass to grow, make sure you're watering it. If you're wanting your relationship to grow, make sure you're nurturing it and spending time investing in it and giving your person what they need to feel like the connection's a good investment for them as well. All right. I think that's going to be it for you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know how it resonated or didn't. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light.